Hi, my name is Mohammed Serhan. I am Lebanese. I have a master's degree in computer and communication engineering. I'm an analytical thinker. I'm a curious, compassionate. I'm a hard worker, and I love to work with a team. I have been fascinated with technology all my life. My first project was landmine detector drone that can save people's life. This experience has shifted my interest towards software engineering. I followed the JavaScript path on FreeCodeCamp, and 5 months ago I started a program with TopInterns that not only applied web fundamentals working in an agile team to build a ready application, but introduced me to a real experience like what is business logic, time management, TDD, etc. All this experience have deepened my interest in software engineering. In 4 to 5 years, I see myself in management position, and of course, I would like to learn and share a lot from my team members.
Hi, my name is Mahmoud Salmo from Syria. I live in Lebanon. I came from a computer science background. I am a curious person. I am a passionate about learning new things, as I believe learning is a long life journey. Throughout my life, I learned crucial skills like time management, critical thinking, and problem solving. And I get the feeling of accomplishment when I see someone else using one of my projects. That's why when I got the chance to learn and build websites that made the people life easier, I grabbed it. And since then, I attended several boot camps and online courses. 4 months ago, I joined Top Interns virtual internship, which gave me the needed training to upskill my skills to the next level and became a full stack web developer with the ability to deliver live projects.
When we have shifted the program from bootcamp to internship, the top interns trainers needed a platform to test the students as part of their classroom software.
First, we used Miro to decide what features we need to add and what technology we will use.
After that, we used Figma to design the layout and the pages of the platform. As you can see, we can design the avatar, buttons, inputs, and the page.
So we as Agile team decided to use a microservices design pattern to build this platform, and we divided it into three microservices. In the next step, we divided ourselves into two teams. My first mission was to design the DynamoDB database. I decided as the best practice to use a composite primary key as a combination of partition key and sort key, and to use a global secondary index to allow us to access the data in the fastest way possible. Then I built a micro framework that communicates with this database using Node.js class. Also, we wrote the documentation using Swagger.
Then we implemented the static pages of the layout using HTML and Tailwind CSS library. Also, we added the responsive for the mobile view.
The second mission of mine was to build the backend microservice. We used Node.js with Express to build the routes, controllers, and modules using the MVC pattern. With the help of serverless offline, we emulate the AWS Lambda and API gateway on our local machine to speed up the development cycles by starting an HTTP server that handles the request lifecycle. Also, we applied unit testing using jest in every build step.
As a front end, we use React JavaScript library for building user interfaces to organize the project and reuse the components. We also built a Redux as a state management to update the UI immediately without keep requesting the server and to keep everything in synchronization. We applied unit testing with Jest for React for every build step, and for fetching the API, we used Axios library for Ajax. Before connecting with the backend, we used mock API for testing purposes, and once everything was up and running, we just moved to the real one.
In the next phase, I designed the layout using HTML and Tailwind CSS. Then, I created the student frontend using React, and I used Redux as a state management system to store the data and share it with the different components so that I can reduce the amount of the communication with the backend needed. As a result, the platform will run smoother and faster.
As a backend, my first task was to define the access pattern to all the columns in DynamoDB. And since the structure was created by the second team in the first microservice, I only add the MVC and the routes that are needed for this microservice. Also applied unit testing before developing the actual code using Jest. Moreover, we used Postman for fake requesting in serverless mode. And as a final step, we integrated the authentication with the protected routes through a login page. And the token will be added to the local storage and Redux store to be used. And finally, we give thanks for everyone who helped to finish this project. And here is a quick demo.